I'll be so blue, thinking about you. Decorations on the Christmas tree won't be the same. If you know how to be with me, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, what's so funny? Christmas is a very special time of year. We give and we receive so many gifts. In fact, just before the show, I gave the band a gift. I left a little gift backstage, a nice hot Yule log for the band backstage. Anyway, we give and we receive many gifts, and the most important gift of all, ladies and gentlemen, is love. Don't you agree? We don't want to take love for granted. Let me tell you a little story. It's the same story from every year. Pretty good story. I was working on this movie. What was that movie called, Pat?
Viva Lost Christmas.
Viva Lost Christmas. We were up at the North Pole and we were working on this movie, and with Aunt Margaret, you know, fellas and I are sitting around talking, you know, wondering if the carpet matches the drapes, if you know what I'm talking about. Well, that's a different story. That's a different story. That's not a different story. I'll tell you that one later. Anyway, everybody starts talking about how Mrs. Santa Claus is going to come down to the set, you know, she's going to make a visit. I'm like, cool, Mrs. Santa Claus, you know. She was walking out. She's looking pretty good, man, I'm telling you. She's like, what, 2,000? She looked like 1,500, baby. So we start talking a little bit. She starts telling me how she's not so happy, you know. She's getting a little tired of the same old North Pole, if you know what I'm talking about. I think you know what I'm talking about. I tell her, maybe you ought to come on down south and see how his stuff is stocking down there. You know? You might get tired of all them little elves, and you will not get tired of little Elvis. Little Elvis. So one thing leads to another. We have ourselves a little clam bake. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. I run into Santa Claus a few weeks later, and he says, Elvis, how do you do this, man? How can you do this to me, baby? I said, hey, I watch that show every year. I see how she's saying, eat, Papa, eat. And I know Santa Claus only comes once a year, and that's down the chimney. You're right. So don't take love for granted. Don't take your audience for granted either. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, that's so good. Here we do. Bye.